Hello everybody, this is Nerdy Geeky and I hope you're having a good day. Today we're back on the server and I will just get into first person mode there. We've got some updates on the server which is fantastic. We got more people on. They're not on at the moment, mind, but they have been on and excuse me. Their names are Magic Jam and TP2K and they are friends of mine from real life, and it's nice to have them on again because they don't live close, so it's nice to keep in touch with them through the game. So if you're watching this, which I highly doubt, but welcome, and I'm really glad that they decided to join the server. You may have noticed this little addition here. So Nematodes has also been on, who is the co-creator of the server with me, and we decided to build a little bridge because we were tired of swimming and going across the dirt, so I got rid of my little dirt path there. It looks a lot better. Also, Nematodes opened his presents and he was really happy with them. He hasn't moved his redstone starter kit yet or tried to build anything, but he said that he will give it a try at some point because redstone is something that he hasn't really delved into much, other than opening doors and such like that. So let's go over our new bridge. For now, he's moved into this house. And he started his own farm. As I said in my last episode, he's a very hands-on person. He likes to do the farm himself. So, he's even... Oh, wow! I just realized he planted these trees just thinking they were going to grow like normal trees so he can cut them down. But he's actually randomly got a big oak tree. And it actually looks fantastic. I got a feeling he might actually keep this. These big oak trees are really common now. There's a little one and another big one there. I think he might cut down these, but that's kind of nice actually because it joins up with the house quite nicely. So yeah, he's moved in here. He's taken away all the sort of rubbish that I left around and actually made this place look nice. So so good on him there. I really like these houses. I built for fun and seeing them actually having players in them, making them populated and putting a farm outside really brightens up the area. We will come back to this place at some point, but I'm really stuck of what to do here. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below because I'm thinking about making like a pond, maybe with a fountain in the middle of it. But other than that, I'm really stuck. I'm really stuck on this area. There's this sort of farmyard, sort of village kind of area. So yeah, that's why nothing's happened there. You may have noticed something in the background there that I have begun, and that kind of leads into what we're going to be doing today. Something that I promised a little while ago. Yes, we did go cave diving. We both have diamond horse armor now. Oh yeah, Hot Rod, he's still going strong. And this is Nematodes' horse now, Horsey McHorseface. Of course it is. So yeah, both got diamond horse armor, so we got some snazzy horses. It is quite funny actually that for a while my horse had better armor than Nematodes, but we've rectified. Actually, no, it still does. And his horse has better armor than him. He's in iron armor at the moment, but he doesn't get to come on very often. So the other day was kind of the first time he's really been able to come on and gather resources and sort of build an area. So really glad to have more people on the server, and it's really nice to keep up with friends as well through Minecraft. Now, this is what I've been doing today. I did not expect this to take so many resources. I never calculated actually, but each map, by the way, there's 60 maps on this already because this is a 10 by 6 structure. This is the island, so you can see our builds here. You can see this is Sam's build. This is where Magic Jam and TP2K have set up. They're partners in real life, by the way. That's why I joined them together like that. So they're playing together most of the time. But I went by and made this map, all these maps. I messed up a few times. I've got some copies in here. Waste of resources. But each map, of course, each map takes 4 iron because you have to make a compass. I don't really mind the redstone. I got loads of that. But the 4 iron for each map, that starts to add up. Starts to add up to a lot of iron. I'll be taking the Christmas tree down soon, so I'll be getting some more. But yeah, I'm really liking this. I want to do one more strip at the top, and then I'm going to sort of leave it there for a bit. But if any of the other Minegladers want to extend this, they can. This isn't staying here, by the way. I put this up just so I can see what I was doing, but I'm going to actually make a map room at some point. It is already the evening. But what we are going to be doing today is something that I have been promising, so no more treasure hunts for the moment. What we need, and what this has really shown me that I need, is I need to automate this farm. I need to redstone this out, and I need to make a nice farm that will gather all of these for me so I can easily retrieve them from chests. And And I'm thinking about doing it about the same length, about 15 long. That's going to take a little bit of resources, but not too bad. It's mostly just cobblestone, a little bit of quartz, and then redstone. It's a really, really easy build. It's a fun build, and it should look quite cool. I think the worst part of it is actually dyeing the glass, because I want them green. And I'm not sure if I have enough green dye, actually, because you have to use cacti for that, and I don't have a lot of them. So how much have I got? I got nine cacti. That's gonna do me for not enough, because you can only dye 8 pieces of glass at once. So it's very unlikely that it's gonna be green, because I'm not going out farming cacti. I might make a... Well, actually, the farm I'm making would also work as a cactus farm. Because they're really, really easy. It's very similar to that farm over there, the kelp farm. But yeah, it works as anything that just grows, and if you break it off at, say, the middle, it breaks the top off. So it's any kind of those plants that this will work as. It's no one in particular's design, but I'm sure that like all Minecrafters will design these basically the same way. So I can't really credit anyone for the design, but parts of the design will be credited as I go through. I'm thinking about just doing orange glass, but I really wanted it to be green because it's, you know, I've used orange glass already. Anyway, I'm going to make the materials that I'll need because it's a lot, and then I'll come back and we'll start our redstone. We may have to move some stuff, but that's fine. But yeah, there's something part of this as well that I've not told you about, so let's leave that for later. But for now, I am just going to go and see if I can wrangle up the materials that I need and decide on a colour for the glass. Okay, folks, I think I got what I need, and in an effort to not have to move this tree at all, because I actually really like where it is, I think 15 long was ambitious. I think it's going to have to be 12. So first of all, I need to take all of this up. So it's going to be around dozen, I think, which isn't what I wanted, but it's not far off. And quite frankly, eventually I'm going to be making a sand base where I might actually move these anyway, and make this same sort of thing. I can leave this here for other people to use anyway. I really do not mind that. I have no room in my inventory, like, at all. Okay, we're going to be setting up a chest over here. And we're going to be putting in the things that I don't think I'm going to need just yet. Like these are the rails. Soul sand, definitely not. If you are savvy with redstone, and are for some reason watching this video, you may have guessed some things that I wish to do. I tell you what, the water can definitely go in the chest for now, because we just simply won't need that right now. There we go. There we go. And there we go. We're going to have these. I do that like every time. I've actually got my silk touch pickaxe on me at the moment, just in case I place glass in the wrong place. Oh yeah, and we're using blue glass just because I got so much lapis lazuli that I can just throw it around like that. So those go on like that, and then we need our observers. That's right, I got spares anyway now. It's always good to have spares. It is very different doing this in survival. I did this in my test world, just to make sure that this would work. And of course I'm placing this backwards. Oh, I did pick it up, that's good. So let's do this over here. Yeah, I'm a little bit just a little bit cautious at the moment. My Minecraft just randomly has been shutting itself down. So yeah, I'm not sure what happens if you put one on there. Okay, so this is what we need. We need observers, because they only go 3 high. So we put the observer at the 3rd one, and we put the pistons at the 2nd one. There we go. So we'll break them off, collect the 2 at the top. Oh, I tell you what, I do need this here. Like this. The great thing about this is the redstone is super easy, and you don't have to use like a load of repeaters. And that'll do, because you can just do this, and this will power this block, and then the block will power the pistons behind it. But we need to put in the mine cart first. So yes, there will be a mine cart. I always like to put things on blocks that aren't as easy to break. So dirt's very easy to break, as you can see there. So I like to put them on what I find like more permanent blocks. And I don't know why I'm wasting these down here. Let's use cobblestone here. But yeah, obviously with a good pickaxe, these are easy to break as well. But they feel much more permanent, much more stable structures. If this is only 12, I think I might be able to get away with only using 2 powered rails. I might use 3 just in case. I've got so much gold, and all the power rails that I'm using, I have found so far in like mine shafts and stuff like that. So it's really, really not an issue for me to use these. I've used nothing for them. Okay. Oh, I tell you what, we can pop these in there now because we shouldn't need them. We got a dropper. We don't need the quartz. Don't know why I've still got it on me. That's to do a border. We don't need the chests just yet. We certainly don't need the sand because we're going to have to use dirt. We have to use dirt because it's on top of a mine. Good. We'll do it about the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do it here. 1, 2, 4, 5. Boom. So yeah, if you don't know, so hoppers can't take things under 4 blocks, but hopper minecarts can. So we're gonna have a hopper minecart going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what? I'm gonna be really picky, and I'm just gonna move that one over. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take that out. Put a redstone torch there. To permanently power these. Nice cheap power. That one doesn't get a redstone torch because I need to do more with this one. So this is where I plug Impulse SV. I don't know if you know him. He's obviously one of the hermits that I watch. Seems like a super nice dude. Definitely worth watching. His videos are really, really fun. Now. I was going to be pointing that way. Okay, so I need a hopper. I'm going to be putting the hopper this way, so I'll do that now. Then we put that on there like that. So he made a really, really nice system where you... why did I not bring the comparators and that with me? Poor planning. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. This is what we do. So we put a comparator here. And I'm trying to remember off the top of my head now. Usually I use a picture and I don't have one on me. We power a block, and we put another block here, and then you put a repeater there, and then you put another block here, and you power that block with a redstone torch. So what happens here is, now this is constantly powered. If you get anything in the hopper, this detects it. That turns this redstone lamp off, which turns this repeater off, and that turns off the powered rail. That means the hopper minecart sits there, unloads what it's got. Once it's completely unloaded and the hopper is unloaded into another hopper or a chest or something like that, it turns back on and it sends it on its merry way, and it will just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, constantly picking up all of our sugarcane. So that is essentially how it works, and I can replace the dirt now and make sure that we get no water on it, because that would be devastating. So that is why I have to use dirt. I actually prefer sand because I just think it looks nicer. But obviously, sand, I don't know how well sand would work on that because it likes to fall down. It is becoming nighttime, so I'm going to go and sleep. But yeah, we're getting there. Now there's a bit of a twist to this because it's very easy now just to do a couple more hoppers and put them into chests. I wish you could just sleep, like, whenever you wanted. Or just make the days longer. Mojang, make the days longer. The days are like 7 minutes. It's not enough time. A day could easily be an hour on the game. Because most of the time you skip the night. And if you don't skip the night, it's because you don't want to. So making the night like 30 minutes isn't a problem. If you're stuck outside without a bed, usually sheep are around. You could just make a bed. It's not that hard, or you could just walk around at night. It's not super dangerous as long as you just don't get ganked. So, anyway, rant over for now. I always have to be really careful because even though I sleep through the night, sometimes creepers pop up. Oh, by the way, I made some flower pots. Aren't they really cute? I love the flower pots. They're so great. My favourite colour tulips in them as well. And, little one up there. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, back to the redstone. So this is all working now. But what we're actually going to do is... I actually do need this now. Take that out, that out, that out, that out. Right, these are on stone, so I'm happy about that. You know what, I'm going to do 4 for safety. I think 3 is pushing it, so I'm going to have to do 4 for safety. 4 hoppers. So let's pop that there. I'll just use another hopper. Hoppers are pretty cheap to make. I know when you make a ton of them, they become a little bit more expensive, like most things when you make a lot of them. Okay. So, let's do this again. So, that's why I was getting thrown off. We need that there, we need that there. I always put that on 3 ticks because I think it works faster. We put that there. We put... that there. We get rid of that and that and that. We put that there. And then... we do that. And that's your redstone clock. And that will just keep ticking while this is in. Basically, the dropper keeps... oh, I can't get my words out tonight. The dropper just keeps activating itself, therefore spitting things out. If you just stick a redstone torch on the side, it'll spit one thing out, and that's it. Because it's just permanently on at that point. So we need to turn off and on and off and on and off and on over and over again. Just like IT support tell you to do with your computer. So this is going to be our water elevator. I'll have to calculate how far that needs to go. I'm sorry if there's any sort of like hard cuts in this episode, but even though I made this in my creator, I'm still sort of thinking about it on the top of my head. I usually take ages over doing stuff like this just because I can, but obviously on camera, I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. I need to put the hopper minecart in there before I add the water. So try and remind me, folks. I know that's impossible because this has already been made. You're watching something from the past. Hi, future. But still, I need to put the hopper minecart in, and then I need to put the water in. Otherwise, this is going to go real bad, real fast. Oh. Tell you what, sitting at your desk all day kills your back. This is going to represent our boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I doubt we're going to get more than that without using it. So yeah, I think it won't look too stupid either then if we have them up to about 8. Therefore, we need this to go. So water's going to come up here. So that's 8, and we're going to have a hopper. We're going to have a hopper chain. So that's actually more like a hopper chain there, going that way. And we don't have to go out, obviously, that far. Wow, we really don't need this that tall, actually. We can probably get away with a hopper chain starting, like, here? Actually, I'll tell you what, then, if it's not going to be that tall, let's do one more. Let's do a round. That's basically 10 chests. That's the hopper chain there. So if we get this hopper going here... oh, that's right, because I'm going to put this in now. Let's hope I didn't miss an area. Okie dokie. We got some dirt on us as well. Ha! But there's loads of dirt on us. This is an absolute lifesaver of a trick. Because now these are all source blocks. Now I can come down here, I can hit it there. I can hit that. And whee! There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is such a useful mechanic. Oh, until I go and mess it up. I told you I'd mess up the water, and I didn't bring a second bucket with me. I knew it. What I'm going to have to do is that. Do the whole kelp thing again. Oh, no. That's going to be impossible. I'm not going to be able to get down. Oh, I've really messed this up, haven't I? Oh, no, it's not. It's fallen. It's fallen. Caused itself to be as... Yep, fantastic. Oh, dear me. I'll tell you what, let's leave this like that. Like I said, we'll pretty it up later. Let's do the essentials and let's pretty it up later. I need to put this in before I put water in. The dirt will test that it's working anyway. Move, por favor. Sounds like it's working. And there we go. We just managed to catch it. Just managed to catch it. That's an issue. I need to sort that out. But there we go. It's been dispensed now into our... Yep, there we go. Into the water elevator and down into here. Oh, there's even more. It's... There we go. 12. There should be more than that. Sure. No. Yeah, there should be 13. The realm's about to get restarted, which is very annoying. I need to put some glass here. It's going to restart at any second. It's really irritating. They do this every night. Okay, we're back. We're back. But I don't know why they do it. But basically, they just kick you. And then you can just get straight back on if you want. But it's actually really irritating. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right, we shouldn't get any wastage now. I'm not standing here and watching it again. It took about 15 minutes overall. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That is all that we have time for today. we built this whole thing today from scratch, so that's not too bad. Again, it's kind of, I say it's my own design. You know, every Minecrafter is probably going to design this exactly the same way. It's the easiest way to do it. But do look up Impulse SV and Mumbo Jumbo if you want to see Impulse's design for his minecart, this hopper minecart detector to turn on and off powered rails, and see Mumbo Jumbo for his can't get my words out, his redstone clock. See Mumbo Jumbo for his redstone clock. It's a really cool redstone clock, and it makes using things like droppers really, really easy. I'm probably going to tidy this up bit by bit, so you may see this evolve off screen every so often. But yeah, that's all we got time for today. I really, really enjoy doing some redstone, and I hope you did too. Something a little bit different, not treasure hunting. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, even with my clunky words today and all that, I think I'm getting ill, unfortunately. But yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like and leave a comment if you want to see more of something, more redstone, more building, more anything. If you don't like seeing too much on camera, if you want to see more on camera, yeah, this is really, really new to me. And I really want to carry it on, and I really want to make it something that you want to watch. I know that I go mad when the Hermits bring out like a new episode. I love it. So I'm hoping to get to that stage maybe one day. But anyway, please do subscribe if you want to see more. That's all the things that YouTube want me to ask you. So, oh, and apparently there's a bell icon. You're supposed to click that if you want to get notifications for these videos. Do what you want, but you know, YouTube's kind of forcing us now these days just to say that, because if we don't, apparently we just die. Our channel dies if YouTube doesn't kill it first. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Yeah, bye.